Hi guys, welcome back to today's video. This video is all about what does it mean to pitch as a copywriter. So if you have been gathering information about freelance writing and hearing people mention pitching, you may be wondering what it is. And so I want to break it down in this video and just let you know what people are talking about when they refer to pitching a business. We're going to talk about ways you could do it, things that will help, whether you have to be posting on social media or like cold calling to do it. So through this video, I will give you a really foundational understanding of what pitching is and how it works. And if we haven't met, my name is Jessica Johnson, and I have 15 years of experience in this world of copywriting, marketing, communications. I have led teams of content strategy, global brands, and then I built my own freelance writing agency and grew it to multi six figures. So I'm here to share what I've learned, what will help you, and how you can build your own freelance writing business as well. All right, so let's get into it. What is pitching? So pitching is essentially you communicating with a business, letting them know that you are open for writing, open for business, and would love to work with them. That's what a pitch is. Now, you could pitch in a variety of ways. So maybe you meet someone at a cocktail party and they say, "Oh, you're a freelance writer. That's great. My business is looking for writers. Could you connect with me on Monday morning?" And you say, "Absolutely." And you finish your cocktail and you have a great conversation. And then you go on Monday morning and you write a pitch to that business. And you let them know, "My name is so and so. I'm a freelance writer. I would love to connect with you. Here is some information about, my expertise or projects I've worked on. Here's a link to my portfolio. Let me know if you'd be interested in setting up a call to talk further." That's essentially a pitch. Notice that you are including a little bit about why you're excited to work with a business. You are including a little bit about you and why you'd make such an amazing asset to them. And you are including a next step to continue the conversation and get started down that path. Now, I have another video that goes in depth into what to include in a pitch to really excel and sell your expertise. So I won't go so in depth in this video, but you can check that out if you're looking for more information there. But really just think about a pitch as communication between you and a potential business that you'd work with about why you would make an excellent writer for them. That's what a pitch is. All right. Now, you can pitch through a variety of ways. I mean, you could find basically any way that you could find a client, you could then go and pitch. So, for example, in the world of freelance, there are these websites where businesses post job opportunities and they say, "We're looking for a writer to help us with 5 blog posts a month, or 5, social media posts a week, or, 1 email a month," whatever it may be, or they're trying to write a new website. So a business will say, "Let us know if you're interested." And you as the writer can send in your pitch and let a business know why you're excited about the opportunity, why you'd make an amazing asset for that particular business or industry. And you can suggest a next step, such as setting up a call. Maybe they check out your portfolio or your work samples, things like that. So that's one way that it could happen. Another one is maybe you find a local business that you love. Maybe it's a coffee shop or a restaurant or a nonprofit or a gym or a salon or spa or doctor's office. All of those are businesses that need help with writing their websites, their blogs, their social media, their emails, their promotions. And so you could pitch those businesses by sending them an email, letting them know, again, why you're excited to work with them, why you'd make an amazing asset and partner, and giving them a next step, such as connecting with you via phone call, hitting reply to your email, or checking out your work samples or portfolio. Now, if you're thinking to yourself, "I don't have work samples or a portfolio," rest assured that they are something that you can create once and then use the rest of your business. So if there is an industry that you're passionate about or something that you know a lot about, maybe you are really great at, gosh, I don't know, paddleboarding, or you have 5 travel tips to share with someone, or you have 3 best practices for building strong habits, things like that. you could write a blog post about those 3 tips or 3 best practices, and that could be your writing sample. You don't need another business to go hire you before you can create your own samples that demonstrate that you know how to write. I go way deeper into all of this in my programs. So if you're interested, check out my resources below this video. There's free trainings, there's starter kits, there's my full programs if you really want the step-by-step program. But that's what you could do for work samples or a portfolio in the beginning as you're just getting started and getting those first opportunities. Now, here's some questions that I receive around pitching, like, do you have to cold call people? And you absolutely do not. In fact, I don't recommend it because, when's the last time that you received this random call and you picked up and immediately wanted to talk to the person? When's the last time you received this, blanket pitch on social media of someone in your DM saying, hey, contact us if you want this or that product, and actually responded? You can tell that it's not really genuine, right? And so, understandably, businesses probably won't get back to you as often with that scenario. So I always recommend having a warmer pitch. So letting a business know, again, like that you are a frequent customer, that you love their products or services, that you've written them a free sample, something that gives you more of a connection and demonstrates that you are not sending out this mass message to a bazillion other businesses, but you're really trying to connect with this business intentionally. Again, I would say that is probably the way to go, because then you're not having to even send out quite so many messages, but you're really able to focus on a smaller subset. So again, like, this is something I can go so much deeper into if you're even interested in, my training programs and other videos. But every single week in my programs, I like to teach one way to get clients in a way that's worked for me, in a way that's been proven to help my students. And a lot of them are much, much warmer ways where you are able to get into a relationship with a brand in a little bit more of a connective way, because it just works that much better. All right. The other great thing about pitching is that I would really recommend doing it one-to-one. So if you're thinking, oh, like, I, would love to do freelance writing, but I don't want to post on social media all the time, or I'm not really comfortable sharing on LinkedIn, things like that. Great. You don't have to pitch. In fact, a pitch is so much better, in my opinion, behind the scenes and directly, versus just putting this random message out into the ether online on social media and hoping someone comes to you with a project. I built my business where I really just connected one-on-one with the brands that I wanted to work with. And eventually, my clients started bringing in referrals. But for me, that felt so much more comfortable to go out and pitch behind the scenes, where I didn't have to be posting on some mass social media platform. And I didn't even use social media for my business until I was well past the 6-figure mark. So you don't need it if that's just not your thing. These days I use it for my podcast, for my YouTube, for things like that. But to this day, if I was ever going to go out and get more writing clients, I would definitely not just put a big mass pitch on social media and hope someone came to me. I would really go and pitch a brand directly, because the results are so much better. So maybe going down a little bit of a rabbit hole there, but just a little caveat if it's helpful, or if you're a little nervous about building an online following. The great part about freelance writing is you don't need to in order to build a really successful and profitable business. Okay, so that's essentially what pitching is it's just a communication between you and a business, letting them know that you are open for work and why you would be such an asset to working with them. You can customize pitches to different industries or businesses. Let's say that you are just getting started on your writing business, but you have a ton of experience in finance, accounting, or education. Leverage that in your pitch. Share with people that you have 10 years of experience in education, that you are attentive to detail, that you always get things done on time, that you're professional and high quality. You want to highlight your assets, so you don't have to worry if you're just getting started, or if you're new to the world of writing. You may have a lot of other expertise and background that you could use in your pitch and highlight in your pitch to be an amazing asset to businesses in that industry. So that's another thing to think about, is like, don't feel like you have nothing to sell in a pitch when you're getting started. Think about the things you do have, the personality traits that make you an amazing, attentive to detail writer. Like, trust me, that is valuable. The experience you do have in other industries that, businesses can't find in every writer. Again, get some high quality writing samples together and send those over to show businesses that you're really worth talking to. All of those are going to help you write a really solid pitch. And again, you can make it work for you. So whether you want to be on social media or not, whether you like promoting yourself publicly or you'd rather do it behind the scenes, you never have to pitch in a way that doesn't feel right for you. And that's the amazing thing about this business. You can pitch directly to a business via an email, via, just a conversation that you have organically at a networking event. You can really send in that pitch that just highlights who you are, what you're about, why you'd be great to work with, and some other experience you have. That's essentially what a pitch is. And it gives businesses that next opportunity to talk with you, to explain what they need help with, to hop on a call and talk more about their content needs. And from there, you get the work and you get to the revenue and you get to begin growing your business. So let me know in the comments if that helps clarify a little bit, or if anything is still unclear. If any other questions come up, I'm happy to elaborate further in a future video. And I'm so grateful for you being here. Make sure you like and subscribe or share with a friend if this resonates for you. And again, check out the free resources below for more information.